A shout out to the businesses taking a walk on the wild side with us: Petersen Plumbing and Heating, QCA Pools and Spas, and R&R Sports. Nature is awesome. From big to small, there's so much adventure, from the deep and dangerous wilderness to your own backyard. We take you on a journey inside a world like you have never seen.
Right there. Oh.
An inside look at what it takes to preserve, rehab, and respect our wildlife.
There it is again.
And just what nature photographers are willing to put themselves through to capture and share the beauty of our natural world for all to see. That's wild. Let's go. This is Tammy Yarger and her husband Jim, aka Raptor Man. He's earned that nickname for doing most of the heavy and dangerous lifting for their nonprofit Hog Capital Wildlife Rescue and Rehab in Kewanee, Illinois.
He does the rescue, he does the handling, I do the doctor stuff.
Remember Valor? He's recovering from a pelvic fracture and other issues.
Wow, that's amazing.
Another eagle a few weeks back. The reality that no matter what they do, sometimes it just isn't enough due to damage caused by severe injuries or things like lead poisoning from eating carcasses that have been killed or wounded by hunters. They tell us they see way too many of these in recent years.
So you sort of have to try to filter some of that lead out of their
Yes,
system.
it's called a chelation treatment, is what it is. And it actually goes into the bloodstream, and it's supposed to clean the metals out of the bloodstream so that it doesn't collect around the organs, that it can be then passed through the urates. So
you get a call and someone says, wow, an eagle just fell out of a tree and is just sitting there. What do you do next?
we go.
The race is on, filled with sleepless nights, lots of hoping and praying.
It's okay, baby. So he's had some sub-Q fluids and some injectable antibiotics.
So I see you trying to give them some water, trying to do what you can.
Yes.
How heartbreaking is that for you to watch that process if you don't think you're going to be able to save them?
I cry. I cry every time. It is terribly heartbreaking. It's even hard to talk about it, honestly.
But then there are these moments. Weeks later, we check back in on Valor, recovered and ready to move to a new home. Raptor Man has spent weeks building this trust, but he says he's ready. Both are ready. The local zoo steps in to try to help keep Valor close to home.
Hi there. You must be Tammy. Nice to see you. Another Tammy in my life. That's
There you
always
go.
good. So the two Tammys are here together. And how did you connect, by the way? Because you had no say in where the eagle ended up going, right?
There's a kind of a listserv or a website that you can go to for the country's rehabbers. They all talk with one another. They're always looking for places. They'll tell you all the specifics, what their injury was, how they have recovered, what they would be great for. Could they be good for a static habitat? Would they be good for a program animal? Stuff like that, to be a little more expedient and telling folks at zoos, wildlife parks, national parks have their own program animals that can be ambassadors for the animals in the wild when they can't go back out.
But there is one big catch. They have to know for sure if Valor is a he or a she.
We had to do some feather sexing or blood sexing to figure out what sex, because we could not take a chance that we would have relations down here that were unapproved.
No unapproved.
No unapproved relations.
Then the results came back.
Did that, waited with bated breath, and she was crying, I was crying because she was crying. It was just really exciting, and it was meant to be that we could bring two girls together here, and we've got one mature and one immature, as you'll see. So I'm hoping that Rushmore, as the other female, will teach her the ropes on the couple of years she has up on her. Rushmore's completely got her mature feathering, the white feathers. Valor's still a young gal and it has a lot of brown. I feel like she's gathered some white over the last couple of months, but that'll take a couple of years to develop. So it's kind of neat to see the relationship they're forging.
And Valor has a new home.
Here's Valor. There's our baby.
Wow.
They're like, there's people
She's
here now.
It's molting out a couple feathers.
Yeah, no, they're doing good. We've actually, I think they're starting to officially bond a little bit. In the beginning, you know, they had to get used to each other, and we had a little bit of displaced aggression.
And a new friend, Rushmore, and new friends caring for her.
And a lot of people really like to see bald eagles. And yes, we see them out in the wild all over, but to be able to be up close to them, it's a whole nother level.
Yeah, we can attest to that. This is next level stuff. As Valor settles in, and eagles like Hunter are saved, and 8 months later released back into the wild.
Best feeling ever. There's nothing like it. We did our job. We helped one bald eagle to survive.
There he goes. There he goes.
That's wild. Let's go.